We were stuck inside for so long that it seemed as though this was how the rest of my life was meant to be lived. When the quarantine was lifted, there was such a multitude of reactions. It truly felt like we were escaping the war zone that the media was so quick to call it. For some, their reaction was to flood the streets with celebration. Others felt it was all too good to be true and were hesitant to leave the security of their own homes. Others, still, were too busy grieving the loss of loved ones, trying their best to cope with the fact that they were robbed of their closure and goodbyes. A couple of weeks had passed since then, and my friends and myself felt that the time for marinating in the trauma came and went, and that what we really needed was to get into some trouble and enjoy ourselves. We ended up at a small, packed bar full of sweaty 20-somethings like ourselves. The music was too loud, and I'm pretty sure the bartender poured me a double instead of the single I'd asked for, his way of saying, "Cheers to finally being free from all this shit." I should love this. I should thrive in the closeness of bodies practically holding me up as I throw all of my energy into dancing to the music, hearing my friends laugh and shout. But tonight, this doesn't feel like me anymore. Sure, I still know how to shake and sway and drink and attract a dance partner to me, but all I can feel is nothing. The nerve endings have shut off in my body. I somehow also feel everything, every emotion, all at once. It's too much. This state of being I had been resigned to for quite some time had stolen my ability to be human. It's stolen my ability to be social, to enjoy. I felt it, and my friends could see it written all over my face. I excused myself, and I tried to sprint through the very packed bar with panicked tears starting to stream down my face. I stood outside the bar, unable to tell for how long, and quickly lost my grip on reality. My head started to swim with every question of existence and mortality that I had trained myself so hard to stop asking. My breath was too shallow, my senses felt turned off, and I felt like this may actually be the time I literally die of panic. That was when the man who had come out for a smoke held his hand out to me. I hadn't even noticed him before that moment. I accepted his hand, feeling as though that offering may be the only thing that tethered me to the real world. The stream of tears reappeared, this time accompanied by a few deep sobs at the kindness of the gesture. He squeezed my hand so hard it actually kind of hurt, but it also felt really nice. I tried to reciprocate the action, but I doubt I had any energy left to give other than the suggestion of a squeeze. He continued, sometimes rubbing circles on the back of my hand. I think he may have pinched me as well, but that could have been on purpose or an accident. His cigarette was long gone, but I didn't notice. I started to feel my soles on the cement of the sidewalk and noticed that my breath had been even for quite some time now. He noticed too and gave my hand one last squeeze before walking away. I thought in that moment that I could start the walk forward in my life.